Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do a reading on who is crushing on you. So the way that I do this particular one is I ask the universe who in each zodiac sign's like immediate vicinity has a crush on them, whether they know it or not. So one card per person who has a crush on you. It has to be somebody you interact with on the regular, not a random person, not somebody on the internet, people in your regular life. So let's take a look, starting with Aries. As always, keep in mind these are general readings. They won't resonate for everyone. If they don't resonate for you, you can check your other placements, obviously. And as always, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. So let's get started. One card per person who is crushing on Aries. Has to be in your immediate vicinity, somebody you interact with regularly, and whether you know it or not. So who's crushing on Aries? Woo! I take them together as a double meaning for a single person. Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. This is somebody who very much wants to have a relationship with you, because that is, you know, somebody who thinks you're a soulmate. So they want something serious, very lovey-dovey, want to give to this very much. So who else is crushing on Aries? One card per person. The Moon could be a Pisces. Who else is crushing on Aries? Six of Swords, someone at a distance, someone who may have moved away from you recently or moved towards you recently. Who else is crushing on Aries? Woo, triple together. All right. Four of Swords, Three of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. I would say this is probably somebody who has a recent heartbreak. Could even be somebody you broke up with. They're trying to heal from that. I see a major change in that particular dynamic coming soon with that Wheel of Fortune, and probably a change for the better. So I would say it's probably somebody who's heartbroken from a previous situation. Okay, who is crushing on Aries? Who is crushing on Aries? The Star and the Six of Cups. Somebody who like sees you as complete and utter wish fulfillment. Probably somebody who would like to get back together with you. They're reminiscing about you. So another energy of a past person who's still crushing on you. Who else is crushing on Aries? All right, so let's take a look at who we got here and review. So like I said, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, somebody who very much wants to be in a romantic relationship with you. The Moon could be a Pisces, could be somebody who is got deep feelings and you have no freaking idea, because the Moon is all about things that are hidden, unseen, or not as they seem. Six of Swords, I would say it's somebody who either just moved away, just moved to, or is at a distance from you in general. Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody who's healing a heartbreak, and something major is probably going to happen in that particular connection soon. The Star and the Six of Cups, probably a past person who sees you as wish fulfillment, or you saw as wish fulfillment, that would like to get back together with you. They're still crushing on you, for sure. Still have feelings. So Aries, you got a lot of people interested in you. All right, let's go to our next sign, because we get through these pretty quick. Taurus. So who is crushing on our Taurians? The Bulls. All right, universe. Who is crushing on Taurus? Can I get one card, preferably, per person to describe their energy? This has to be somebody in Taurus's immediate life, immediate vicinity that they deal with on the regular, that has a crush on them, whether Taurus knows it or not. All right, one card per person. Who's crushing on Taurus? All right, Four of Pentacles. This could be somebody who holds back from you quite a bit, or is a bit guarded towards you. I always think of the Four of Pentacles as somebody who's kind of hoarding what they have. So who else has a crush on Taurus? Who else has a crush on Taurus? Four of Swords. Another person who's holding back from you. Could be somebody who's healing from something else, but it feels like people who are not willing to come forward quite yet. Who else has a crush on Taurus? The Fool. This could be an Aries. That's the major arcana for Aries. Could be somebody who is just brand spanking new to your life. It wouldn't be like somebody you had previously dated, for example, or they're just head over heels for you. That's another energy of the Fool. Who else has a crush on Taurus in their immediate vicinity? Ace of Swords. I would say this is probably somebody who's pretty straightforward, pretty honest, pretty blunt. If you have somebody in your vicinity who's possibly like an air sign, who's just a very direct type of a person, they are crushing on you. And it feels like that's an energy with that particular person that they're about to possibly confess it. Anybody else? All right, so let's take a review before we go to the next sign. Four of Pentacles, somebody who is either holding back or is desperate to hold on to the connection with you. I feel more like they're holding back, to be honest. Earth energy. Four of Swords, somebody who's either healing from a personal heartbreak, and so they aren't ready to move forward yet. That's why you don't know they're crushing on you, or they're keeping it to themselves. So it feels like a couple people keeping it to themselves. The Fool, Aries energy, somebody who is probably head over heels for you, somebody brand new in your life, and somebody who definitely would be interested in taking a risk to get this going. Let's see, again, Ace of Swords, somebody who's very straightforward, straight shooter, might come in and surprise you in the near future and tell you that they're interested. So I feel like you got two people who are holding back probably for a while, and two who are right on the cusp of telling you, or may have already told you, that they have crushes on you. So that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Let's go to the next sign. Gemini. All right, Geminis. So this is a reading on who is crushing on you. They have to be in your immediate vicinity, somebody you interact with regularly. So not a rando, not somebody off the internet, somebody you deal with on the regular. Whether you know they have feelings for you or not, we're going to find out. So, and I ask the universe anyway, for one card per person that is interested in you. Sometimes they give me more than one at a shot, and I take that to mean that it's giving me more descriptors, right? All right, so who is crushing on Gemini? One card per person, please. Who's crushing on Gemini? The Emperor. This could be an Aries. It could be somebody who is just very like large and in charge. Could be actually a supervisory type figure in your life, or somebody who has a authoritarian role in your life. So your boss, a team lead, something like that. But definitely somebody who has some kind of presence to them. Who else is crushing on Gemini? Who else is crushing on Gemini? Justice, this could be somebody with strong Libra placements. And I should say on the Emperor too, it could be Aries anywhere in their chart, not just their sun sign. Somebody with strong Libra placements, or somebody who's just, you would perceive to be a very fair or honest person, straightforward, very balanced. So if there's a F-boy in your vicinity or an F-girl, it's probably not them. Who else is crushing on Gemini? I'm going to take one. Four of Swords. Could be somebody who's healing from something else, or somebody who just has to heal something with you. Maybe you have some conflict with this person and don't realize they actually have feelings for you. Or it could be somebody who's just completely and utterly silent right now. Who else is crushing on Gemini? We have 3 people so far. Who else is crushing on Gemini? Who else is crushing on Gemini? Woo! Okay, they want me to know a lot about this person. Okay, 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Interesting. This could be somebody at a distance who is in a relationship currently, and they would have to break up to be with you. But they would be really interested in being with you because they are crushing on you big time. So 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Is there anybody else crushing on Gemini? Okay, that was the bulk of it this time. Let's review again. Emperor could be Aries in their chart. Large and in charge. Justice, possibly with Libra in their chart, but fair, balanced, and probably an honest, reliable, and faithful person. Four of Swords, somebody who has not told you that they're interested, or somebody who is currently in conflict with you, which sounds weird, but that doesn't mean that they don't have a crush on you. And then last but not least, we got 3 cards for one person. 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords. This feels to me like a person, like I said, who's in a relationship. They're at a distance, or they moved on from you to a relationship, and they would like to end that because they still have strong feelings for you. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to our next flying cards. Next zodiac sign. So Cancers, this is who is crushing on you. This is somebody in your vicinity that you deal with on the regular. I don't look at like random people you ran into or people on the internet, stuff like that. We're only focusing on the energy of people you deal with on a regular basis. I ask for one card per crush, and these are people that you may not even know are interested in you. So one card to identify the crush's energy towards you or their general energy. Sometimes the universe will give me more than one card per person to give me a better idea of what's going on. All right, so Cancer, one card per crush, please. Who's crushing on Cancer currently? Hermit. Could be a Virgo, somebody with major Virgo placements. Could be somebody who just is kind of a little bit of an introvert or keeps to themselves quite a bit. Deep thinker too. So if you know anybody in your vicinity who meets that criteria, they're crushing on you. Who else has a crush on Cancer? Chariot could be a fellow Cancer or major Cancer placements in their chart. Could be somebody who is pretty bold, pretty outgoing, you might even identify as aggressive. They're crushing on you. They may want to rush in too with that energy. Because in this one, there's one animal on the chariot that's actually leading the charge. They're usually equally yoked. So it feels like they're ready to rush in, almost like they may be leaving somebody else behind. Who else has a crush on Cancer? Wheel of Fortune. This could be somebody who is very well off, somebody who is about to make a major change in your situation. Interesting. Alligator, monkey, sphinx. Yeah, feels like this is somebody who's about to make a major change in the situation. I would say that they're probably about to fess up. They have feelings. So give me anybody else who's crushing on Cancer. We have Hermit, Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. The Moon could be a Pisces, a fellow water sign. That would be somebody with deep feelings who is just not even speaking on them. You wouldn't even know. Oh, whoops. I just threw that part of the deck on there. The Devil, this could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but they could have Capricorn in their chart possibly. This could be somebody who's just totally and utterly fixated on you. In lust with you, shall we say. Would watch out though. It could be somebody who's toxic or would be toxic to get involved with, but that feels more like lust since it's a crush reading. Anyone else for Cancer? Whoa. Okay, 2 cards. Magician, 4 of Cups. Looks like this is somebody that you may have already had some kind of missed opportunity with, like maybe things just didn't work out with you and this person. You could have outright rejected them too, and they're wanting to manifest you. The Magician is the energy of Gemini or Virgo. Let's see, what else? Those are your peeps, Cancer, people that are crushing on you, whether you know it or not. Again, the Hermit, Virgo, or somebody who is introverted or a deep thinker. Chariot could be a fellow Cancer, could be somebody who's very bold or is about to rush in. Wheel of Fortune, that's somebody who is either well off, fairly lucky, at the top of their game, and they're also thinking about making a super major change in your situation. The Moon could be a Pisces or Pisces placement and not saying anything. You wouldn't even know that they were crushing on you. The Devil, that's somebody who is like probably lustfully crushing on you. Could be a Capricorn placement. Also could be somebody who's toxic or has an addiction. So watch out there. 4 of Cups combined with the Magician. I would say somebody you rejected or just a missed opportunity. Maybe you had a chance to date and it didn't work out and they would love to manifest this situation. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo placement involved there too. So Cancer, that's what I have for your crushes. Let's move on to the next zodiac sign. Leo. So let's see. We'll get a shuffle to kind of freshen up the deck. All right, Leos. So this reading, as I've told the other signs, is to look at people in your everyday life. Oops, hold on. Your everyday life that are crushing on you. So I try to get 1 card per person to describe their energy. So you might be able to figure out who is crushing on you. You may have no idea that some of these people are crushing on you. So I don't look at randos you pass by. I don't take into consideration like people on the internet. I ask the universe for people who are in your regular life who are crushing on you and try to get 1 card per person. Although the universe sometimes wants to give me more than one, it helps us figure out who it is. So one card for each person who's crushing on Leo currently in their general vicinity. One card per person. See, there's two. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. This person's got a crush on you, but they are also hiding the fact that they are either very unstable or they juggle more than one person at a time. So it could be a player. With the fact that it's coming out with the Seven of Swords, I would say they got a crush on you, but they got a crush on a lot of people. They're probably very busy, shall we say that. So who else is crushing on Leo? Ten of Cups. This is somebody who looks at you like a perfect partner, like somebody they are absolutely totally head over heels for, would love to have a relationship with. The fact that the moon is so prominent in this deck's Ten of Cups makes me think that that person might have a Pisces placement, or they're head over heels for you, but you would never know because the moon is deception. Things are hidden. Things aren't as, they seem. Who else has a crush on Leo currently? Who else has a crush on Leo? King of Cups, Judgment. This could be somebody who has very deep feelings. Again, they would love to resurrect this. So it's somebody you've probably known for a while. They would like to come back together with you. Could even be somebody you dated previously or briefly. They would like to resurrect it with that Judgment card. So they still have feelings. Who else is crushing on Leo? Anybody else crushing on Leo? The Hierophant. This could be a Taurus. That's the major arcana for Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but could be somewhere in their chart. Could be someone who you consider a mentor in your life that you would be surprised to know that they're crushing on you or that it's romantic. Also, this particular person would probably want something serious, just like that Ten of Cups person. So not a fly-by-night person like you would get with this Two of Pentacles and this Seven of Swords. Who else is crushing on Leo? Whoa. All right. That was the end of the row there. Okay. Four of Cups and the Moon. This is someone who's very much holding back how they feel about you. They're deep in thought about it. Could be a Pisces placement in their chart. Four of Cups, deep in thought, missing an opportunity. She's just kind of staring at the cups in this one forlornly. She's staring down at the water forlornly. This is somebody who has deep feelings, but you would have no idea. So, so let's review real quick before we go to the next sign. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords could be a player. Also could be somebody who is mentally unstable and hides it. So watch out for that one. Ten of Cups, someone who is head over heels, but you probably don't have any idea. They probably would also want something serious. King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Judgment, probably somebody you've dealt before who wants to resurrect this or is trying to make a decision about dating you. So they may come forward soon. Hierophant could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be, or a Taurus placement. Somebody you potentially look up to as a mentor. Could be someone who just really wants a serious relationship. They're more geared towards relationships. You got a couple good candidates here. Four of Cups, the Moon, somebody who's deep in thought about you, probably has deep feelings, and that's all they think about, and you would have no idea whatsoever. So that's it for you, Leo. Let's move on to the next sign. Okay. Virgo. All right, Virgos. So as I told the other signs, I will get one card, preferably, for each person who is crushing on you. Sometimes the universe will give me more than one at a shot, and I think that just helps us figure out who it is. So one card per person who's crushing on you. They have to be in your actual life. So it can't be a random person. It's not going to be somebody on the internet. It's people you deal with on the regular that are crushing on you. And whether you know it or not, you might have no idea that this person is interested. And that's why we're here. So give me one card for each person that is crushing on Virgo, please. Virgo. Ace of Swords could be coming to light very soon, and kind of might shock the crap out of you when it comes to light that they have a crush on you. Could be an air sign, swords are air, or an air sign placement. Just could be somebody who's very forthright and honest and has always been very direct and blunt with you. Who else is crushing on Virgo? The Emperor, somebody who's kind of very powerful, could be someone who like is a leader in your company, could be a leader in their regular life, could be an Aries. That is the major arcana for Aries, so they could have Aries placements. Usually somebody who's very impressive. Who else is crushing on Virgo? Who else is crushing? Devil. This is the major for Capricorn. They could have Capricorn placements. They could be just in lust with you. So I always, when it's a crush reading, think of it more as a card of lust. So they do have the hots for you. They think you're gorgeous, handsome, what have you. Who else is interested or crushing on Virgo? Three of Cups. This could be someone in your friend group that you have done friend activities with, somebody who has a really good time with you. They enjoy your presence. They also have a huge crush on you. So if you got somebody you go to board game night with, drinks on occasion, is just in your general friend group, they're crushing on you. Who else is crushing on Virgo? The Chariot could be a Cancer placement. Also could just be somebody who is at a distance, or they would have to travel to see you. Also could be a very bold, decisive person. In this particular rendition of this card, there's one, cow that's, or is that an oxen? He's pulling the cart, but he's in the front of the other ones. Usually they're equally yoked, so definitely somebody probably pretty bold. Who else? Virgo. Okay, that was the crushes, Virgo. So quick review. Somebody who would shock you to know that they were crushing on you, or they're about to tell you and it's just going to come in out of the blue. Could be an air sign, could be honest. Emperor could be Aries placements. Could be a boss in your business. Could be somebody who's just a boss type figure in their own general life. Somebody large and in charge, very impressive, very bold, and gets what they want. The Devil could be somebody lusting for you. Could be someone with Capricorn placements in their chart. Three of Cups, probably a friend group person, probably somebody you've broken bread with, had a drink with, went out, had fun with, went to the beach with, considering this card. You would have no idea, though. Whenever I see a moon, I think it's very much a hidden type of energy. The Chariot, somebody with major Cancer placement, possibly. Doesn't have to be. Could be somebody who's just bold, at a distance, would have to travel to come see you. So that's who's crushing on you, Virgo. All right, next. Libra. Okay, Libra. So this is what I've told everybody so far. This is not for rando crushes or like people on the internet that are crushing on you. These are people you interact with on a regular basis. I'm going to get one card, hopefully, per crush, although the universe sometimes gives me more than one. And that way we'll find out who's interested, whether you know they're interested or not. So, all right, Libra. One card per crush for Libra. Princess of Swords. Could be somebody slightly younger. That's what I think of with the princess instead of, say, like a queen. Maybe not quite as established in life. Doesn't have to be a female. It's just, there's no gender in tarot. Swords could be somebody with air sign placements. They could be kind of fun, kind of lighthearted. Probably talk a lot, I would say. Gift of gab. Who else is crush on Libra? Strength. This is the major for Leo. They could have Leo placements. That moon is so prominent in this card. I bet you have no idea that this person is interested. I bet they hold back so hard you would almost think they didn't like you. That's the impression I would get by this. If you got somebody who is constantly crying woof in your life, I've never gotten this message with this card before, like somebody who is almost like, I don't know, causing trouble just to get your attention and they don't seem like they like you. That almost feels like that person. Who else is crushing on Libra? Who else? So this could be a Scorpio placement person. It could be someone who you may have been involved with previously who would like things to fire back up. See all that fire in there? They want to rebirth this like a phoenix from the ashes. Could have ended badly. So they are still crushing on you. Who else is crushing on Libra? Ooh, okay, so this person. Is this somebody you may have had conflict with and they decided to move on to calmer waters, but they still have feelings? Or, you guys had a conflict and you moved on? There's definitely distance after the conflict somehow. Who else has a crush on Libra? The Empress. This could be somebody who's just, well, it could be a mother. Could be somebody very maternal acting, or just someone who is very in charge of their life, very abundant, could own their own business. She almost has like a moon swing she's sleeping on. This is somebody who you may think is interested, but there's just enough unseen that you're not quite sure. So the Empress for sure. Interested. Anybody else for Libra? Any other crushes? Empress is Taurus, Libra, by the way. The moon could have a Pisces placement. That's somebody who, as I always say, you would never know. This person just sits and thinks about you and keeps it to themselves. All right, Libra, that was who's crushing on you. Again, could be an air sign, maybe somebody slightly younger, probably somebody kind of communicative. Strength, somebody you would have no idea, to the point you may think they don't even like you, somebody who's always howling in your direction, somebody you may have been with before with this death card, possible Scorpio placement. Strength was Leo placement. They want to reinvigorate this. They're still crushing on you. Somebody you had a conflict with that either you or they moved away, but there's definitely distance because of the conflict, but they're still crushing. The Empress, Taurus Libra energy. Somebody who does have a crush on you and you think they might, but you're not quite sure with that partial moon. This is the moon card itself. That is a possible Pisces placement. And this is somebody who's keeping it on pretty much on the down low. You might have some inkling, but they're mostly keeping it to themselves. So that's what I have for you, Libra. All right, let's go to our next sign. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, Scorpio. So this is how we do these. It's one card per crush. They have to be like in your immediate life. It's not a rando. It's not somebody on the internet. Somebody you interact with. So one card for each crush. Scorpio's crushes. Who is crushing on Scorpio? Eight of Cups. Can be somebody that walked away from you in the past. They're definitely very distant, or they appear to you, Moon is deception, to be emotionally distant when they really have feelings. Who else is crushing on Scorpio? Queen of Cups could be somebody with a water placement, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I would say with that moon there, I would lean towards Pisces in their chart somewhere, but it's somebody who is either totally in love with you or sees you as the woman that they love. Who else is crushing on Scorpio? Oops. Who else is crushing? Four of Swords, somebody who's dead silent about it, or they are holding back because they're healing from something else. Who else is crushing on Scorpio? Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. This is someone who is either been hurt by you or is hurt by another relationship, and they're blocking all relationships at the moment. That very much in defensive mode, kind of like knock you out mode, and yet they have a huge crush on you still. Could be a fire sign since we got double wands on that one. Anybody else? Okay, Scorpio, those are your peeps. Somebody who seems emotionally distant, but that's total BS. They're actually not because of that moon. Queen of Cups, somebody who sees you as the love of their life. Four of Swords, somebody who's healing from something potentially, or if they're not, they're just super silent about their feelings. And Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, either somebody who's dealt with you before and is hurt and is holding back, or they're hurt by something else and they're holding back from everyone. So you probably don't have an inkling. I would bet they have fire in their chart in some major placement. So Scorpio, those are the people crushing on you. Let's go to the next sign. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, we're looking at crushes, people who are crushing on you in your immediate life, not a rando, not on the internet. And we try to get one card per crush to describe their energy. Who's crushing on Sagittarius? Two of Swords. Somebody who is fairly indecisive or who is holding back at the moment. Who else is crushing on Sagittarius? Six of Cups. This could be somebody who you've already had some kind of connection with in the past, who would love to reconnect with you. You don't have any idea, though, with that giant moon there. That was always, to me, secrecy or something unseen. But they are thinking about you and crushing on you still. Who else is crushing on Sagittarius? Ten of Cups, somebody who sees you very much as a profound love, somebody they could have a wonderful relationship. They see you as everything that they need and want, but they probably haven't said anything, or if they have, it's not super obvious with that moon. Who else is crushing on Sagittarius? I want to take the card that came out face up. So Four of Cups could be a missed opportunity or someone you may possibly have rejected in the past or rejected you. Four of Cups is like rejection or contemplation. So it feels like a missed opportunity. Who else is crushing on Sagittarius? Hermit could have major Virgo placements. Doesn't have to be. But someone who's probably a deep thinker, possibly an introvert, or is just deeply silent about how they feel. Anybody else crushing on Sagittarius? Okay, Sag. Two of Swords, somebody indecisive or held back. Six of Cups, someone you probably have a connection with that still wants to, still has feelings and would like to come back to you, but you wouldn't know. Ten of Cups, somebody who sees you as their everything. Probably don't know about that either. And you got 3 moons in this reading. Four of Cups, missed connection or somebody you rejected or who rejected you. They actually have feelings. That moon is hiding all of that. The Hermit, somebody who is either Virgo placements or is very much a deep thinker or an introvert or is completely silent. So you got a tough one, Sagittarius. Everybody's keeping their mouth shut. All right, so next, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorns, we're looking at people in your general vicinity who have a crush on you. It's not for randos or people on the internet. It's people you interact with regularly. And I try to get 1 card per crush to see who they are. Who's crushing on Capricorn? The universe could be somebody at a distance who watches you on the web just to keep track of you. Could be somebody fairly elevated. Like the universe is somebody who's like learned all of their lessons. They could be older than you, as a matter of fact. It doesn't have to be, but sometimes that can indicate that because they've gone through all these cycles and they're like, they've learned all of the things in the tarot. Who else is crushing? Seven of Swords, somebody who is very much hiding it or somebody you cannot trust. Unfortunately, I'm not doing clarifiers on this, but Seven of Swords is somebody avoidant, somebody silent, or somebody you can't trust. Who else is crushing on Capricorn? Nine of Swords. That is somebody who's losing sleep over you. They're really stressed out over this. They're crushing on you and they don't know what to do about it. Who else is crushing on Capricorn? The moon could be a Pisces placement somewhere in their chart. It's probably somebody who has deep feelings, but you probably have no idea. It's hard to tell. Somebody with the moon would be hiding it. These two people, like the universe and the Nine of Swords, I bet you can tell. I bet you know that those people are wound up about you. Who else is crushing on Capricorn? Prince of Cups could be slightly younger with that prince. Doesn't have to be a male, but it's an energy. Prince of Cups could be a water sign. They are probably about to reveal it because that moon's almost gone. And they are actively in motion on that card. So who else is crushing on Capricorn? Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. This is someone who all they think about is offering you this cup of love. That's like on their mind. They're trapped in their mind 24/7 with that Eight of Swords about a new beginning in love with you. Who else is crushing on Capricorn? Okay. So Capricorn, there are your crushes. The universe, somebody at a distance or leveled up. Seven of Swords, somebody sneaky or avoidant, or you just wouldn't know. Nine of Swords, somebody who's losing sleep. The moon, somebody who's got deep feelings but hides them. Could be a Pisces placement. Prince of Cups, somebody possibly younger, water sign, and I would say they're probably about to tell you because there's movement and the moon's almost gone. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, stuck on you like crazy. Okay, Capricorn, those are the people crushing on you. Let's take a look at the next sign. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, this is for people in your general vicinity who are crushing on you. So no randos or people on the internet, people you know, and we're going to get 1 card per crush. Who's crushing on Aquarius? The Hanged Man, someone who is holding themselves back from you. They're just making absolutely no movement whatsoever. They may be trying to get some kind of perspective on the situation. Who else is crushing? What else is crushing on Aquarius? The Tower. This is Scorpio energy. Could have it somewhere in their chart. The Tower is somebody either you had a big fallout with and they still have feelings, or it is somebody who is so hot for you that they are about to just burst. This is not going to be long with this person. This person will take forever. The Tower won't take forever. Who else is crushing on Aquarius? Strength. Could be a Leo placement. Could be somebody who is holding back from you, so much so that you don't know that they're interested at all. Could be somebody who envisions themselves somewhat of a lone wolf. Could be somebody who keeps trying to get your attention with all that howling going on. Who else is crushing on Aquarius? Whoa. High Priestess. This is someone who is probably silent, is keeping this way on the down low, how they feel about you. Could be somebody with a Cancer or Pisces placement. Who else is crushing on Aquarius? Who else is crushing on Aquarius? Magician. This is Virgo, Gemini, possibly somewhere in their chart. Doesn't have to be, but this is somebody who would love to manifest you. They may be actively working on manifesting you. This guy has a fire lit up. He's got the drums going. I would say that they're working on making something happen. Who else is crushed on Aquarius? 2 more. All right, so an Empress. So that's somebody who's very powerful in their own life. Could be a mother figure or somebody very maternal. And I think they're probably about to say something because, as you notice, she's sitting on a moon swing. And the moon's almost gone. So she might be about to say something. Also, could be somebody who is fertile. So if you don't want to have kids, be careful with the Empress. Princess of Wands could be somebody slightly younger since they're a princess. Could be somebody with fire in their chart. This is somebody who's just fun and lively and probably completely has the hots for you. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. You got everybody and their brother interested in you, or everybody and their sister, as it were. All right, so Pisces. Who is crushing on Pisces? So Pisces, we are basically looking at people in your general vicinity who are crushing on you. So it's not randos. It's not people on the internet. It's people you deal with on the regular. So 1 card per crush to describe their energy. Who is crushing on Pisces? And then we get 2 cards. So this kind of just gives us a double. So this one is somebody that things probably ended with. They would like to rebirth this connection, although they're holding back right now. So they're not coming towards you, but they're thinking about rebirthing it. Who else is crushing on Pisces? Who else is crushing on Pisces? Who else is crushing on Pisces? Hanged Man. Somebody who is completely holding back from you. They are like stuck. They almost feel like they would have to go out on a limb to make something happen with you, so they hold back. Who else is crushing on Pisces? The Sun. They may have a major Leo placement. Don't have to, but they might. This is somebody who just thinks you're the bee's knees. They are head over heels. They could be themselves a very happy person, a very upbeat person. Who else is crushing on Pisces? Judgment. Excuse me. I think Judgment's Sagittarius energy, so may have Sag in their chart. This is somebody who would love to... They've come to realize they have feelings real recently that they're crushing on you, or it may be somebody that you've already dealt with that would like to resurrect this situation. I almost think with this imagery that they would just love to tell everybody how they feel about you if they haven't. Any other crushes? Okay, Pisces, so your main people, as I said, somebody you probably have dealt with before because death and rebirth is here, but they are holding back with that 4 of Pentacles. Hanged Man, somebody who doesn't know how to make this happen. They're trying to get a different perspective on it, and they may feel like they have to go out on a limb to make it happen. The Sun could have a major Leo placement, possibly. Could be a very happy person themselves, or would be thrilled to be with you. Judgment is... I feel like it's just somebody who's about to decide to let you know and let everybody know that they're interested. Could be possibly someone wanting to resurrect something that's already passed by because they still have feelings for you. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. All right, guys, that's the end of the reading. As always, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. And hopefully, if you've been wondering if somebody was crushing on you in secret, that'll give you a little more insight. I will see you next time. Thanks.